Hello dear students, in the last class we discussed about the formation of image by concave mirror. Okay. Now, so if object anywhere between infinity and focus, then the nature of the image is real and inverted. So here, if object lies anywhere between infinity and focus of the concave mirror, the nature of the image is real and inverted. Remember this point, this is very important. The nature of the image is real and inverted. See here, let us consider this is concave mirror. Now we are going to discussing the important points about the formation of image by concave mirror. Now it is pole, center of curvature, and it is focus. If object is at infinity, where its image will be formed? Its image will be formed at F. See here, these are the rays coming from the object which is at infinity. After reflection, the reflected rays meet to the point F. F means here focus. Then where the reflected rays will meet, at that position we will get image of the object. Then this image is real, inverted, and highly diminished. Then let us bring the object beyond C. Next, where its image will be formed? Its image will be formed in between C and F. Second case in discuss ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು ನಿನ್ನೆ. Okay. So again, first ray is parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, the reflected ray passes through the focus. Then this second incident ray, which is incident at the pole, how it is incident? Obliquely, and it reflects obliquely. Then here the image is formed. Again it is real and inverted. Means we can see this image on the screen, and this image is inverted compared to the object. Image ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಐತಿ, ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಐತ್ರಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು? ಇನ್ವರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, when the object is at C, then where its image will be formed? Its image will be formed at again C. Again it is real and inverted. Then if object in between C and F, where its image will be formed? Beyond C. Again it is real and inverted. And when the object is at F, then the image is formed at infinity, and that image is real and inverted. Means object anywhere between infinity and focus, the nature of the image is real and inverted. Remember this point. Object infinity ಮತ್ತೆ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಇಮೇಜ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತೀರಿ? ರಿಯಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ವರ್ಟೆಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, if the object moves from here, object may be candle, object may be needle. Okay, object ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ನೀಡಲ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. if the object moves from infinity to F, the size of the image increases. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ರೀ. ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿಲಿಂದ ಎಫ್ ಕಡೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ದಾಗ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಫೋಕಸ್ನೇ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿ ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೈಲಿ ಡಿಮಿನಿಷ್ಡ್. Then if the object beyond C where its image is formed, that is in between C and F, then here pole, focus and a center of curvature. Now when the object is at infinity, image is formed at F, means focus. It is I1 is the image of the object when the object is at infinity. So when the object beyond C, then where its image will be formed? Its image will be formed in between C and F, and this image I will take I2. So I2 is nothing but the image of the object when the object beyond C. Then next, when the object is at C, then I will take the image of the object as I3. So image of the object as I3. ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸಿ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ದಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ರೀ, ಸಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ಹೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್, ಬಟ್ ದಿ ಹೈಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್. ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ರೀ, ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಟು ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ಸಿ, ದೆನ್ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಟು ಸಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿ ಟು ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಫ್, ಸಿ ಟು ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಫ್. ಅಗೇನ್ ದಿ ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್, the size of the image increased, and in between C and F to the F, then next what happens, the size of the image is more than the size of the object, means the image is said to be highly magnified. Image is said to be highly magnified. What it is showing, if the object moves from infinity to F, the size of the image increases, and vice versa. If the object moves from F to infinity, the size of the image decreases. So these two are the very important points related to the formation of image by concave mirror. Now in today's class we are going to discuss the formation of image by convex mirror. There are only two cases possible. What are those cases? First case is that object is at infinity, and second case is that object anywhere between infinity and pole, And one more thing, remember, in case of concave mirror, when does the nature of the image formed by concave mirror is virtual and erect? Only when the object lies in between F and P, means principal, focus and pole. Next one, the formation of image by convex mirror. Formation of image by convex mirror. So let us draw the ray diagram. There are only two possibilities. One possibility, object is at infinity, and another possibility, object anywhere between infinity and pole. First case, when the object is at infinity, So let us draw the ray diagram. Which mirror we have to consider? We have to consider convex mirror. In case of convex mirror, the reflecting surface away from the center of curvature. This is center of curvature, and it is pole. The line passing through the center of curvature and pole is called principal axis. This is principal axis, and it is focus. Now, where is the object? Object is at infinity. Then the rays coming from the object, those are parallel to the principal axis. These are the rays coming from the object which is at infinity, means a distant object. The rays coming from distant object. Distant object andre dur iruva object linda. Okay. So the rays are parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, these reflected rays appears to be diverse from the focus. appears to be diverged from the focus. Then here we will get the image of the object. So where is the object now? Object is at infinity. Then where its image is formed? Its image is formed at focus. These are the diverged rays. So these diverged rays appears to be came from point. At that point we will get image of the object. Then what is the position of the image? Points about the image formed by convex mirror. Position of the image, that is at F, means at the focus. Then what is the nature of the image? So we cannot see this image on the screen. Suppose ನಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಯಾವ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು ವರ್ಚುವಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ದಿ ಮಿರರ್. Nature of the image. Nature of the image, virtual and erect. If the image is virtual, then it must be erect. And the size of the image is highly diminished, just like a point. Size of the image is highly diminished. So once again, listen here. When the object is at infinity, the rays coming from the object, those are parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, these reflected rays appears to be came from a point. At that point, we will get image of the object. And what is the nature of that image? The nature of the image is virtual and erect. Means we cannot see this image on the screen. Means image formed behind the mirror. And size of the image, that is highly diminished, means compared to the size of the object, size of the image is very small. That is why the size of the image is highly diminished. Next case, when the object is anywhere between infinity and pole. Infinity ಮತ್ತು pole ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ನೇಚರ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸೈಜ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ second case, when the object is anywhere between infinity and pole, P means here pole. See here, once again it is convex mirror. Then center of curvature, pole, and the line passing through the pole and center of curvature is called principal axis. It is called principal axis. Then when the object anywhere between infinity, let us take it is infinite position and it is pole. I will take object here. This is an object. Now this is the focus. First ray parallel to the principal axis. First ray parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, this reflected ray appears to be diverged from F. Okay. So if the ray is parallel to the principal axis, after reflection, the reflected ray appears to be came from a point. That point is called focus, and this is in case of which mirror? Convex mirror. But in case of concave mirror, the ray parallel to the principal axis, after reflection the reflected ray passes through the focus. Okay. Now the second incident ray, which is incident at the pole. How it incident here? It incident obliquely and it reflects obliquely with the same angle. This is angle of incidence, this is angle of reflection, and I will extend this reflected ray. where these two reflected rays will be meet, at that position we get the image of the object. Here we got the image of the object. Then it is object, then it is image of the object. Okay. So when the object anywhere between infinity and phi, means P means here pole, what is the position of the image? Position of the image between P and F. Between P and F. Between P and F. And what is the nature of the image? Again it is virtual and erect. See here, object upside, then its image also upside. Hence virtual and erect. Next, what about size of the image? Size of the image is diminished. Size of the image is diminished. Okay. So when the image is formed at F, then the size of the image is highly diminished. But when the image is formed between P and F, the size of the image is diminished. Okay. Now again I will move this object towards the P now. Again the size of the image, what happens here? The size of the image increases, but that size of the image is diminished compared to the size of the object. Okay. Now, so this is all about the formation of image by convex mirror.